Camp is live. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Saken, and I am back. And guess what? I got a bonus. I'm going to give you a double dose of Call of Duty Ghosts. Yes, I'm going to drop 2 gameplays into one video. This first game is going to go pretty quick, so I thought I would go ahead and why not double up. And what I'm going to do in this first game, I'm actually going to rush. I decided to bust out the Honey Badger. I made a Honey Badger class. It's been a long time, and I kind of wanted to show you guys what I would do kind of when I rush. Now, this is more like crushing, camp rushing, which I think a good rusher would do anyway. If you notice, I'm going to look at all the corners. This is something rushers hate to do, but something I encourage. Because I camp, I know where people go. So a lot of times when I come out, I'm peeking at the corner. So when you see me aiming, it's just to see if a guy is there real quick. I don't just run headless. When I'm trying to play serious and rush, I don't just run around. Now, don't get me wrong. Every now and then, I'll put on something like the Ripper and run around and see how many tags I can get. But look, every time I get in a building, I'm looking with my eyes. I'm looking in the corners. And then I'm getting out there. And then I'm setting booby traps for the camper, just in case they're camping. Look at that. I set that IED down and laid someone down. Now, I'm also using everything. The one thing about Ghost, see, I can hear a guy coming like, oh, the slowest drop shot ever. So what I'm doing is I'm using all my senses. Now, let me put this here. Now, if someone has sit rep, it's going to be ineffective. But might give me a kill or two. Normally I would set it back here by the garbage can. But look, have you noticed I'm constantly pausing? I'm looking at corners. I'm aiming. Now when you see my gun go up like that, I'm listening. Sometimes I'll pause and I'm not running. I'm actually sound horn. Other than that, I'm looking at all the corners. I'm going to where they would be. And I'm being careful. Now, I don't understand why rushers have a problem doing this. Or they don't want to do this. They want to just be able to run around and if they see someone, kill them and not be killed. It's kind of like, oh, I just saw a guy go this way. And look, I got a teammate going that way, so I'm kind of watching him in case he missed. I got a teammate that way. And then you got to watch out. That means he's going to come back to the right. And see, look, there you go. And I missed him. Now, I could run right behind him. I guess that's what a great rusher would do. Run behind him. But I'll tell you this. If I got shot in the back one time, I'm turning around and I'm going to be like, turned on you, son. So I don't run right behind him. I'm being more careful and I'm listening. Right now, I'm looking at where my teammates are on the map. So chances are they could spawn over here on my side, which will probably be on the other side of that pit. Now I'm going to go through and go. It's been cleared for a second. And I come through. See, this is what I do. I tend to look at all the corners and I listen. And don't stay in front of windows too long like that unless you want to get shot. So what I tend to do is I look for the corners. I don't know. That's where campers like to be. Not too many campers are sitting wide and open waiting to get you. And so that's what I tend to do. Now look, sound horn, this is where it comes. See, I heard the guy. I turned around, look, oh. Look at that. Got a 2-piece on him. Almost got a 3-piece. And so I was able to drop that sentry gun and lay it down. And look, see, right now I'm putting a night-night. Look, laid another one down. Oh, that was only an assist, but it's okay. Look, I know which way they're coming. So guess what? I'm going to hold the spot down. Now, this is where my camping videos will come in handy for a rusher. Showed you how to hold down a spot. Now, you don't have to stay here forever, but understand the way the spot works, what you need to do, and then you get up and move. So that's what I tend to do when I camp. Now, look, see that door open? I didn't open it. None of my teammates are on the mini-map, so guess what? There you go. Lay it down. Let me go ahead and try to shut that door again. Oh, look at this guy came in. Oh, he got laid down. Now imagine if that first guy, that first rusher would have came through that door and just checked the corners out instead of running in their headless. He would have took me out. But because he did what I expected him to do as a rusher, I was able to lay him down, put him to sleep, night-night. You know how it goes. So right now I'm running with the Griffin. I don't know why, I just decided to. I could have easily went with the Helo Pilot, but sometimes I like to mix it up too. Look at that, I am 9-0. Now I did start this game a little late, but it's okay. I jumped right in. And the thing is, this is a little different than Advanced Warfare. With Advanced Warfare, when I start in the game late, I feel like I'm all out of place. But not so much with Ghosts. I feel like I can make up the distance a lot of times starting late in Ghosts. You know, with Advanced Warfare, to me, everything's important. Getting that first 200 points, getting your score streaks going, can definitely be a game changer. With Ghosts, I tend to get my streaks every game. I don't think there's ever been a game where I didn't get my streaks, even if I'm getting crushed. I mean, I still tend to find a way to get my streaks. Not doing the best with this. I almost call it the assault drone with this Griffin, but I never was really good at this thing. I didn't start playing with it until I played with Jimmy Dean on Ghosts a few times, and he was wrecking people. But look, I'm still laying people down. And look, this is what I don't get. Look at this guy, 1 hit marker, 2 hit marker. How do you survive a Griffin? I don't even know what this thing is called anymore. I'm about to call it a Griffin. The Griffin. How do you survive 3 hit markers? But anyway, laying them down. And look at this. See, what I like to do as a camper is I like to cause chaos. That's the #1 thing I like to do. People always ask, why do you like to camp? Because it's fun. I enjoy it. Do I enjoy people raiding? Sometimes. But I actually play like this. I just enjoy playing like this. And look, this is kind of me. This is what I call, I guess, a slow rush. And I'm moving around. I'm not holding one spot down. I'm kind of monitoring where I think they're going to spawn. A lot of times what I do, even when I'm rushing like this, I like to know where my teammates are going to be. And then that lets me know where the other team are at. Now, if they're by my teammates, they're engaging them, they're going to show up on the mini map. If my teammates are somewhere and there's no little circles, the little orange circles lighting up, then that means there's no one over there. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm kind of patrolling this area. I'm kind of probably going to get out of here soon. But what I'm doing, I'm just trying to watch where they're all at. See, look, all my teammates are rushing on the other side. So I feel like that's an opportunity for me to take advantage of this side. And look at me, I'm checking the corners. But I'm also listening. When I run by the walls like that, it's like I'm putting my ear to the wall. I'm not literally putting my ear to the wall, but it makes it so that you hear them better. Now, all my teammates over there, they have to be spawning behind me. There's no way. There's no things. And look, there they go. Oh, look, I don't even want to collect the tags. I want the game to go a little longer. Look at that. Oh, it's about to be over. Look at that, you guys. I went flawless. 17-0. And yes, I was crushing, camp rushing. I was rushing, but doing it with some intelligence. I used the honey badger setup. Look at that. But let's go ahead and get into the next gameplay. So look at this. So we go ahead and you'll see it's a lot of the same players. This is all the same session. So we get into some whiteout. Now, I can camp this map, and I hate this map. I really do. I think the last time I put a video up, I kind of camped over here in this corner, which I'm going to start at. Because since they spawn me on this side, I tend to start over here. The only problem is there's a guy on my team right now, and he's being really, really loud. And that really messes up the flow for me, because now I got to mute this guy. He doesn't realize his horrible mic. It really affects me. Like, I can't even hear this guy coming. Like, where's this guy going? Where is he? Where is he? All right, come up to your death. Night-night. Lay it down. So I got to find a way to mute this guy real quick. And look, I had to mute it. The thing is, his mic, is whether it's static or kids talking in the background, and Ghost is critical. I don't know if you guys know this, but Ghost is probably the most sound-horn Call of Duty I've ever played. And I'm not complaining about that. I enjoy the fact that I can hear footsteps a mile away. And I know I'm not using Amplified. Like, Amplified perk was OP in this game. But you didn't need it. If you had a good set of Turtle Beaches or whatever kind of headset you use, it was very effective in this game. Now look at this. Once again, I'm looking at where my teammates are. It looks like someone's in the house. I got an ID behind me. I got an ID on the hill over there. And they tend to spawn over here. Look, see, there you go. Laying them down. Oh, there's another one right there, right there. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, I missed him. Look. I'm trying to be careful. Now I got this IMS. I'm going to try to sneak this IMS over there. I'm not worried about him coming behind me too much, because I got an ID that would definitely put them to night-night. So anyway, so look, I'm just watching to see if they're going to come this way. Now I'm going to go over here. Look, I'm not going to be a team player and get the tag. Like, I'm putting it at an angle. The reason being is if I laid it flat, they would come around the corner, possibly see the corner and shoot it out. So now I'm just going to hold this corner down. And I tend to do this a lot on this map. From this corner, I got two great lines of sights. I can see up there to the house. I got the IMS protecting me around that curve. I got the IED there, and I can see up there. Now, the biggest weakness is that they came right down the middle through that house, came around the rock. But remember, I have an IED behind me too, so I'm not too worried. But that's usually how they'll get you. The only problem is a lot of people don't like to run through the middle of the house. They don't go through that pond and try to go that way because a lot of times they're going to get shot. So once again, I'm trying to be aware of where my teammates are. Look on the mini-map. Look at my mini-map up there right now. Look at that spot right above the rock. There's like a car or something there. All that area is probably the best way to come get me. You can come around this corner and take me out. So if you guys want to know how to counter it, that's what you got to do. You got to come up the middle, but you're risking your life. How many people want to run across that pond there? So right now, I got this in control. If they come anywhere from this direction, they get laid down. Once again, like I said, I got the IMS. Look at that guy. See, you can look up in this house. Oh, I missed that guy. Give him my location away. And no, I'm not using a silencer. I have used the silencer, but I haven't used it much in this game. I did it early on, but I'd rather go with the foregrip and get the best aim. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind people knowing where I'm at, and that's another thing. I know some people like to be 100% stealthy when they camp. Not me. I kind of want to be cheese. I want them to know where I'm at, and I want to bait them. I want to bait them with my IEDs, my IMSs, my sentry guns, and hope they don't see that stuff. Now, you do get people that run sit rep, and that's when you got to change up. If you notice, like the last game I was able to rush, I don't think people realize that. A lot of times they be like, why didn't they just noob tube you out or something? That's because I'm the type of player, I'm going to adjust. People say that, and they don't realize it's not like I'm new to this game. It's not the first time I've been noob tubed. I've had people noob tube me out of spots. I got a noob tube set up. I did a video on how to counter noob tubing a long time ago, and it involved ICU, it involved what's that, blast shield, and some other stuff, and it was able to counter it. Now, if they have danger close, it's pretty hard to counter that, but you just play smart. Guess what? You now got to get into a position where they can't get to you so easy. That's all you have to do. It's kind of like when people run with shotguns. Look at that. That IED saved my life. When people run with shotguns, I just try to get distance between me and the shotgun. It's that simple. A shotgun can't kill you from range, so you got to be careful. Whatever map you're playing, you got to keep your distance, because if you get up on them, they're going to lay you down. And look at this. See, I'm panicking trying to get out of there. Once again, this isn't Advanced Warfare, so it seems like it takes 3 or 4 days for me to get into a safe spot. Now, he destroyed my sentry gun, and I figured they would come this way. And this is kind of where you're going to see what I consider lag. Look at that. That guy should have been dead. That had to be lag. But anyway, so he was able to survive. The only problem is now I am stuck. They know where I'm at. I'm trapped in this corner. I have no IEDs, no IMS, nothing. And I got 2 kills. And look, see, oh, he came and panic knifed me. Oh, that's the bad part. The Turk panic knife. That's okay. I got to make him pay. Trying to stop me. I was really close to getting a night machine. I'm just putting a random IED there. Just because that's a high traffic area. And look, I'm going to come in here. Like, I'm going to show you. I can cap anywhere on this map. Like, I do have spots. But I've also been in the open like this. I remember back in the days, King Paper Chase would sit on that hill right there. And he would have Incog on. And he'll have an M27 or whatever high power LMG he would use. And he would just lay people down. I thought that was so funny. Camping in the open. When you're a boss, when you don't even have to hide. So now I got 2 IEDs. One over to my right, one over to my left, and now all I gotta do is watch this. Now I'm not too worried. See, all my teammates are there. Now what I'm doing now is I can hear them. I can hear these guys through this mountain. Believe it or not, I can hear them on the other side of the mountain. I'm just trying to decide which direction they're gonna run. If they're gonna run right or left. And see, right now, look, they're coming this direction. I can hear them and look, lay them down. Oh, look at that. That guy got away. Oh, look, my IED put someone to sleep, and I can still hear him coming this way. See, this is the sound horning technique. See, once I got the tag there, the tag's going to be cheese, so they're going to go for the tag first, and that kind of distracts them. Now, look, I put the sentry gun up. Now I want to break count. Now, look, I'm actually going towards the direction they're at, and I'm kind of doing that on purpose because who would expect that? Who expects a camper to run towards them? So I got the sentry gun there, and I'm not too worried. Look, I see somebody on the thing. Here you go. Oh, he wasn't even looking at me. Lay it down. And like that, I got a night machine. Let's see if we can put some separation in this game. And look at this. I am 19-1. Made one little mistake and 1 death. And now I'm in the night machine. Now this map, look at this guy. He's right by my body, and he doesn't even see me. It must not have been one of the guys I killed. Look, the helo came out really wide, so it was hard for me to get in there. But let me go ahead and circle it back around. Look at this guy. He's coming back. Now, this is one thing I'll never get for the life of me. Why do you come out when someone has a helo pilot, people? I don't get that. If they all sat in a cave, they could render this night machine worthless. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to kill them. They're going to spawn in the open. It's not like you spawn inside the cave. And by them spawning in the open, it allows me to go ahead and keep taking them out. Look. There you go. Guess where he's going to spawn? Look, I done laid him down. I probably should have got 1 kill with this thing. But because these guys want to be Superman and get all out in the open, I done probably got 4 or 5 kills. I don't know how many I've gotten so far. I've gotten up to 15 kills with this helo pilot. So you definitely can lay people down. See, look, there's one guy in the cave. Smart guy. Now, if I was playing with some teams, I could easily say where he's at. Send my team to go get him. But I don't have to do that. Look, right now, we're laying them down. Putting them to sleep. Look at that. Oh, I was about to send another one night. So now, look, I'm back here. So since I'm back here, I decided I might as well go ahead and camp. But look at that. If you notice, I reloaded right before I went in the helo pilot. That's exactly why. When I came out, there was a guy near me. Now, I'm over here in the back. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop this IMS right here. The only thing you got to watch out is if someone has sit rep. That's the only time that's not effective. If they don't have sit rep, that thing will lay them down. A lot of times, I'll get behind here. So you actually get to see 3 different places I camped in one video. A lot of times, I'll even go up in that and I'll shoot them. That's usually when I'm playing Ground War. When I'm playing Ground War, I'll usually look out that building and I'll look right up the hill and take them all out. And believe it or not, in Ground War, you get to your streak so quick because once you get on the streak, it's a wrap. Now, this guy dropped this in front of me, so I'm basically blind. But look how the game is trolling me. Look, the guy didn't have a tag over his head when I looked through the thermal, but then when I took it off, it was one of my teammates. And that's going to happen a few times over here. Look, I'm trying to see if anything good's coming, but this isn't a Loki. This is an Odin. So it's going, look at that. See, look, it looks like that's the enemy, but it's not. But look, I'm going to shoot him in his back just to test it. So right now I'm being trolled. I don't know if it has something to do with the Odin dropping it or the smoke or whatever. But right now I can't even tell my team apart from the bad guys. And look at this. I am 29-1. This is one thing I enjoy about Ghost versus Advanced Warfare. When I drop 29, 30, 40 bombs on Ghost, it's literally sweat free. On Advanced Warfare, I actually got to try really hard. Oh, not really. I got to try harder than I do to Ghost. Let me be clear. Sometimes I get on Advanced Warfare and I do be in easy mode, but it's a lot of times because of my my KD and everything that I tend to get in these really sweaty lobbies. Look at this. I don't even know to shoot my teammates. Look at this. Not can hear him. Look, the guy was shooting at my IED. See, gave him away. That guy must have had sit rep on, but he stopped. He was shooting at the IED. So I know someone's doing that now. So this is the first thing I'm doing. I'm going to put it out a little further just in case he decides it's going to be, you know, if he thinks it's going to be back further. And that way it can take him out, but also gives me a little more time because that guy could have shot me if my teammates weren't there. So I got it a little further back. And look, oh, it just laid someone down. But look, let's see if someone's going to shoot at it. Nope. So that's the only thing. I gotta keep my ear open. I heard the little. You can actually hear people shooting at the thing. Look at that guy right there. Lay it down. All right, I might get into another helo pilot. I don't know if there's gonna be enough time in this gameplay. It's only 49 seconds to bullet. Now I got the sentry gun down. I got the IMS to the right, and I can look down here. Like I said, this is a great way to camp. A lot of times in this game, though, it goes really, really slow. So sometimes you may only go like 10-0 camping back here. You may not. Oh, look, see, there's a guy right there. Look, I saw his little head. Guess where he's probably going to go? That's going to be the guy with the blind eye or whatever, or the sit rep. Look, see, and look, he's going right to. You can see him shooting my IMS. And look, I'm just going to wait for him. And when he comes around, I'm going, night, night, and lay it down. And you know what? I'm expecting him to come that way again. I know I have the tag as cheese, but because they keep coming that way and they're not going to come up the middle because of my sentry gun, I'm just going to wait for him. Wait it out. You know, turds tend to do the same thing over and over. It's funny. You could, oh, look, I missed the guy. Oh, now it's going to come into a gun battle. Rusher. Get laid down. Night, night. That was the same guy. And look, then I'll go for the tag. All right, we went 49-39. You can hear me laughing in the gameplay in the background. I don't know how it picked up my voice because I wasn't recording a live commentary, but it picked up my voice. I was just laughing at that guy because these guys weren't too happy. I think I made people quit out all day, but 34-1's not bad. All right, you guys, I am out. Another dose of Ghost. Let's go. Hit that like button.